Hi and welcome to this channel. Today's video is going to be a very short video but a very important one. So there is to say, first of all, before I start making this video, I want to ask you a question. Are you worried about or tired of Google not indexing your pages? Do you have a website that you are building blog articles or building pages and your pages end up not getting indexed by Google? So what is the use of it? If Google is not finding your pages or your blog articles, it has no use on the internet. Or you are building thousands of backlinks, but you are still not ranking. Why? Because Google doesn't find your backlinks. Your authority and your backlinks and your DR and DA can go high if the crawlers can find your links, or if, more importantly, if Google can find your backlinks. But let's say, assuming you build 1,000 backlinks or up to 1 million backlinks, but the search engine is not finding them or is not even indexing them, it is of no use. So that means you are wasting your energy, your effort, your money for nothing. So thanks to AILinkBoost, we have a tool that is indexing thousands of backlinks at a go. So I'm going to show you today how this tool is functioning. And this tool is also connected with Google Cloud and using the Google Services API. And before you start asking, how can I get this tool? I just want to make it clear to you that we cannot offer this tool out for public. Why? Because we are paying for the API. The API is costing so much money. That means if this tool is made available to the public, it's not going to last, because people are going to misuse this tool and it's going to cost us thousands of dollars and we cannot afford it. But then I want to let you know we make this tool available to use it for people's backlinks, those who are ready to follow our instructions and how we want this tool to be used. I'll show you later in this video how this is going to work and the strategy, what we have to do. But then before then, this tool, I'm in a dark mode right now. Let me switch to the light mode. So this is the light mode. I'm sure you can see the screen. So we have here Indexing Power Tool, Advanced Google Indexing API Management. So this is a paid tool that is being connected to Google's API, like I said before, and we are paying for this. It's not free. So please don't start even asking, I need a free trial, because we are paying for the API, so it's not going to be free. But then we can index up to, over 1 million backlinks in a day. That is going to be on the API charges. It's a brand new tool that is being developed. So I'm going to show you how this tool functions. You can submit all your blog articles, all your URLs, and have them indexed by Google. And also all your backlinks can also be indexed by Google. But then I just want to make it clear to you to understand that, first of all, how the tool works is that it invites the search engine crawlers to, first of all, crawl these URLs. So after crawling these URLs, before submitting them, first of all, it's going to validate. Let me show you the steps. We first of all have to connect our Google account. Once it's connected, that is the connection stage. After the connection stage, then we come to Google service. So by the Google service configuration, here says select the Google service. So this is only our API that is connected to it. And then we initialize connection to service endpoint. So once the connection is successful, then the next step is going to validate all the URLs. After validating all the URLs, then the next step is going to submit these URLs for crawling and indexing. After that, we are going to get a report. After the report, the next step is going to be URL monitoring, which is going to show us the index URLs, the crawled URLs, the bad URLs, and so on. But then people are submitting thousands of URLs, thousands of backlinks. So that makes it almost impossible for us to send the report based on which URLs are indexed and which URLs are bad URLs, and also which URLs cannot be indexed. So that is almost impossible for us to do. But then we are going to get the report, and we can send the report to everybody so you can check it out yourself, which of your URLs are indexed. So now let's get back to connection. The first step we have to do is to connect the Google account. So let's click on connecting. Okay, so status is connected. So now the Google account is connected, and this is our own account for this tool. Successfully connected API. And the next step, what we are going to do is to paste in our URLs. I've already copied some URLs that I want to paste only for these purposes. Okay, so I pasted these URLs, and it's going to tell us the number of URLs that we pasted. So here we have 500 URLs. So I just pasted 500 URLs. And also if we receive a file with a URL, let's say someone sent 1 million URLs, we cannot paste all the 1 million URLs. It has to be .txt file. So we can go here and upload the URLs without having to copy and paste. So we have option to upload the URLs directly here. And the next step is we move to Google services. So by the Google service, the next step you have to do is to initialize connection to the service endpoint. So let me click on it. Awaiting Google Cloud, now is connected. Google Cloud connected to indexing API service endpoint. So it's now connected. I can change this to dark mode. So let's see how the dark mode looks like. So this is the dark mode. Maybe we can see it clearly with the dark mode, or we can also use the white mode. So now I like the dark mode better, you know. So now let's see what's gonna happen. Now we have initialized connection to service endpoints. So the next step we are going to do is to start indexing operation. We have 500 URLs. Let's say these URLs are your blog URLs or your blog pages or some of the pages of your website that are not getting indexed. So now we are going to start indexing, and this moves so fast. The tool this is a very fast software that is running very fast for indexing. So let me click on the start indexing operation. Now this is what is happening. So now it automatically moves to the next step, which is validation. So this is not the indexing step. This step is validating the URLs. I hope you get my point. So the URLs are being validated. So what we have to do now is wait. There is nothing we can do, only to wait. So after the validation is complete, it will move automatically to submission, to submit all the URLs. So, okay, so you can see that now it's submitting the URLs automatically for Google crawling and indexing. So this is how we are able to submit thousands of URLs automatically to Google for indexing, for crawling and for indexing. So this is a service that we are offering. It's a paid service. It's not a free service. We cannot make this free because we have to pay for the API. I repeat, before we start getting comments for trials or for people to just check it out. So, and this is very effective. We've tested it for so many clients, for so many agents, and it's working. And also for some of the web pages and the blog articles that we have, and also our backlinks. We have backlink software that is automatically building backlinks. So we use this system to submit also thousands of URLs, thousands of backlinks to Google for indexing. Now the indexing submission is finished. So now let's click on report. It's automatically moved to reports. So now let's see what's happening in the reports. Let me drag this to the top. Okay, so now submission reports. We have here the URLs arranged by numbers. They have been numbered. So here's the first URL, the status. Here we have server issue. So temporary API error. That means it hasn't been submitted, this particular URL. And the second URL has been submitted, indexing requested. You can see that. So the third URL, server issue, but then all of these here are successfully submitted. So all of this URL, apart from the first and the third one, which has the server issue, we have here successfully submitted. So these URLs have been successfully submitted, and the details for the submission is indexing requested. So, and now let's scroll down, and here we have warning already processed, URL recently handled. So it means possibly the system has requested this URL 2 times. So it's now telling us that there is a warning here because the URL has already been processed and it has already been handled. And here we have successfully submitted. So all these URLs has been successfully submitted. And here we have server issue, temporary API error. So the API is giving us error whilst the tool is running. And here we have already processed server error, but then most of them we have successfully submitted. So we can say about 95% of the URLs has been successfully submitted for indexing. So let's scroll down so we can see all the results of the 500 URLs that I submitted. So let's scroll down. We can see all the results up to the down. So here we have server error, but most of them successfully submitted for indexing. Indexing requested is the status. So now let's scroll to the top. So now add successful URLs to monitoring. What this means is that all the URLs, or over 95% of the URLs that has been successfully submitted or that has been successfully submitted for indexing, we can add them to monitoring. So here when we click on the monitoring, let's see what's happening. Here are the monitoring. Okay, so we have here crawled, not indexed. It's showing us the indexing status of these URLs. Some of them we have crawled, not indexed, and here we have monitoring pending index. So that means these URLs has been found in the indexing. So this is the result. Monitoring pending, index, crawled, not index. So once the URLs has been crawled, that means we stand the chances of getting index. At least the URLs has been discovered by Google. So here we have index, crawled, not index, monitoring pending, monitoring pending. So these are the status of the URLs that we've submitted. So I want to show you how this tool is. Let's see. Let's move back to the white mode. So this is the white mode. So this is how the tool is functioning. Now bulk action. With the bulk action, we don't need it right now. And let's move to sitemap tools. We also don't need it because we are currently focused on our indexing, content analysis, GSS and Google Search Console tools. Here you can link our Google Search Console, history and quotas. So here is showing us the history, all right, and the time and everything is displayed. API health. Let's click on it. Okay, so overall status of our API is operational. API latency 124 milliseconds. Uptime 99%. So we can refresh the status. So here we have insights. Let me go back to the dark mode and let's see. This is the insight. Additional performance metrics will appear here. So this is the tool that we use, and this is a special tool that has been built for indexing and is connected with Google. Is also connected with the Google Service API and is being charged. It's not free. Google is making money from this tool for crawling URLs. So every URL that they crawl, they charge money for this. That is why we cannot make this free of charge. But then now is the question. Someone is going to ask, but how can I use this service? How can I submit my URLs for indexing? Now let me show you. First of all, you go to AILinkBoost. Let me go to the homepage. So this is our homepage, AILinkBoost. We've redesigned the homepage. So this is the homepage. So we have automate and amplify your growth with AILinkBoost.com. Leverage our intelligent suite, AI-powered link insertion, rapid indexing, which is what I just showed you. And the AI-powered link insertion is our AI link building tool. Most of you know about this tool. SEO analysis. We also have AI software that is analyzing your entire website to show you what you have to do, how you have to correct your SEO issues. It's going to show you live results. I'll be making another video to show you this tool. So if you are not a member, if you are not subscribed to this channel, you better do that so you get the next update once I release a new video or once I show a new update or our new tool. Now let's continue. Content verification. We have also a software and a tool for that. Lead generation software. The lead generation software is currently undergoing, so that means we'll be soon releasing the lead generation software, and the software is going to be available for public. So once this software is available, that means you cannot miss to have this lead generation software. So you don't have to pay agencies to get leads. You can generate the leads yourself using this software. So you better subscribe to this channel to get the next update. Okay, so premium themes and plugins. So the premium themes and plugins is also a service that we offer where people can download premium themes to build their website or get access to premium plugins, but then they don't have to pay the same amount that people are paying to buy these plugins. I'm going to show them to you in a minute. Everything you need to dominate online. Okay, so now let's see. Here we have our AI link insertion tool. We are not talking about AI link building today. And here we have instant indexing. So we are talking about the instant indexing. So what you have to do is index URL faster. So all you got to do is just click on this button. So once I click on this button, it's going to take us to our indexing page. So this is the indexing page. Get your pages indexed instantly. So here we have stop waiting weeks for Google. Our services uses the official Google indexing API plus advanced method to get your URLs crawled and indexed within hours. So that is what this is about. So everybody wants to get his URL or his backlinks indexed by Google to boost the ranking. And on index backlinks is a wasted effort and investment. So that is what I just talked about right now. So if you have backlinks or blog articles or pages that are not indexed by Google, it's just a waste of time, waste of money, waste of effort, and waste of investment. So why don't you try to use our services to make sure that you get all your backlinks or all your articles and pages indexed by Google? If you are building, if you are doing programmatic SEO, if you are building pages or series pages in large quantity, this is the best service for you to get everything indexed in no time. Alright, so the simple process: submit URLs, process and enhance, and get indexed faster. So these are the processes that you need to follow. So let's see, we also powerful features for maximum impact. Some of the strategies that we use to get the backlinks indexed faster. Apart from using this tool, we also leverage the official Google Index API for the fastest possible crawl request. So that is about the tool. And here we have multi-method approach. So the approach that we use with our team combine API calls with smart pinging. So this is one strategy that we use: feed sitemap generation, to make sure we invite the crawlers to detect or to find these URLs, and content signals. Sometimes we publish content to make sure that the URLs are being found within the content. So once the contents are trusted content and once they get indexed, this is like also a backlink to these URLs. So Google is going to follow this content to discover the URLs, crawl them, and finally index these URLs. So we also have link and scheduling. Drip feed your links over time by scheduling and submission up to 30 days in advance. So that means, let's say you have about 500 backlinks or 1,000 or even 1 million links, pages, URLs, or articles, but you don't want to submit all your backlinks at a time. So that is where we use this drip feeding system to make sure the URLs are being sent gradually to Google, not one time. And also we have real-time monitoring to make sure or to find out which URLs has been indexed and which have not been indexed. API integration, we've talked about that, about the indexing tools. Safe and professional, uses white hat method and leaves zero footprint for completely safe indexing. So this tool that we are using and the strategies that we are using, we are not leaving any footprint. So you don't have to worry about anything. The groundwork has already been done for you. Now let's scroll down. Let's see something. Here's exactly what you get with your account. Add unlimited campaigns, or add unlimited campaigns and unlimited URLs per campaign. That depends. We have unlimited accounts and we also have limited ones. And here we have auto shorten and rewrite links using a 301 redirect. These are some of the strategies that we use. We have a lot of trusted URLs that has been in the index. So what we do is we try to 301 redirect some of the URLs to some of the most important pages of your site once you show them to us. So what's going to happen is that Google is crawling all these pages almost every day. So it's going to follow these 301 redirects to discover these URLs, crawl them, and have them indexed. Now let's move. 100% guaranteed links crawling rate via Google Indexing API. So that is about the software in the tool and the uses of API. Real-time live crawl tracking and start on all your links. Also, we have API integration. We've talked about that. Free lifetime 24/7 support. That depends on the package that you choose. That's going to make us available to answer all your questions. Multiple project campaign management. That means if you have different campaigns, different URLs, different sites, you can submit all of them at a time, and we can manage them also at a time based on your package. Process up to 1 million links a month. So the Pro package allows you to process up to 1 million backlinks or URLs within 30 days. We also have the 300,000 links, that is the basic, to submit for Google indexing. Schedule links for up to 30 days ahead. High links indexing rates through our multi-method approach. Like I discussed earlier, we have so many different methods that we use to make sure that the bot discover the URLs, crawl them, and index them. And it's working 100% automatic, like I show you with the link, which is connected to Google's API. Automated link checking and reporting dead links. So the dead links we have is going to be highlighted in the reports if the links are dead, or if cannot be indexing, or if we have errors. We've seen it before. Duplicate URL detection. We can also detect duplicate URLs. Let's say you've built your backlinks from Fiverr. Maybe let's say you built 1 million backlinks, but then this guy who built your backlinks send you a report, but inside the report you have duplicate URLs. But then it's not going to be easy for you to detect and remove these duplicate URLs. So the tool is going to do that, and I'll show you another tool that is going to help you with that in a minute. Detailed index report and analytics. So we can send the report to you once the indexing is done. Here we have indexing process walkthrough. So this is just a walkthrough to show you how the tool is functioning. So here, once you click the walkthrough, it's going to show you, let's say this is just an example. So validating URL, checking against historic submission, prioritizing URLs, generating internal tracking short links, performing intelligence, pinging across multiple services. This is what we do: creating and distributing supporting RSS, adding URLs to dynamic supporting sitemap, connecting securely to Google Cloud Platform, authenticating via secure service account. And here we also have submitting URLs updates, publishing requests via Google Indexing API, initializing real-time, end process is complete. So we go through all this process to make sure your URLs are being found, crawled, and indexed by Google. And here we have the pricing. If you want to submit your URLs, here the $29.99 is for 300,000 backlinks or URLs, and here we have up to $49.99 for 1 million backlinks. So based on the package that you choose and subscribe. So once you choose a package and subscribe, here we have some people who try to tested our tools and make a comment. So we posted their comments. Instant index is a game changer, and here I shall say I was skeptical at first, but the results speak for themselves. And here we have finally an indexing service that actually works reliably and is safe to use. So thank you people for some of the comments that we have. Now let's say you select a package. So after selecting a package, you make a payment. After the payment, once your payment is successful, you are going to be taken to another page where you can submit your URLs. So here, submit your URLs for rapid indexing. So you are only going to have this page. Let me refresh this page. You are going to access this page after successful payment. Once you make your payment, you can be able to access this page. So here we have enter your URLs below. Welcome. You are just moments away from accelerating your contents journey into Google search results. Enter your URLs below. So we have quick reminders. Boost visibility, save time, simple process. And this is our process. Now, to submit URLs for indexing, all you got to do is click here and paste in your URL. So I'm just pasting the same 500 URLs that I ran with the tool. So here we have 500 URLs. The tool is showing us we have 500 URLs. So let me just remove one here and see. Now we have 499. So let me paste all back. 500 URLs is showing us here. And also you can choose a file to upload your URLs using .txt and .txt file. So what's going to happen is that the tool is showing you are about to submit 500 URLs. So let's say the URLs you pasted or you uploaded is over 1 million, and this is too much because we are not going to accept or run any URL that is more than your package. We're going to reject them. So what is going to happen is that here we have reduce to, but then here you can play with your URLs with the tool here, edit and refine, filter URLs. So you can say maybe I don't want this URL to be submitted, so I can remove this here, or action and export. I can refresh the count, export the entire URLs, or clear the URLs. Once I click clear, it's gone. I'm going to paste it again. I have the 500 URLs. So what's going to happen here is that let's go back to edit and refine. Let's say I want to index let me see, fine. Okay, here. Okay, everything is good. So let's say I want to submit only 400 URLs, not 500. So I'll come here, reduce list to. So what I'm going to do is type 400. So here we have 500 URLs, but then I say reduce list to 500. Once I click apply, the system is automatically going to remove 100 URLs to be left with 400. Sorry, let's say 100. Sorry, my mistake. Reduce list to 400. So once I click on apply, it's going to remove 100 and leave 400. Apply. You see, reduce list to 400. So now we only have 400 lists. Let me copy all these 400. Let me remove clear, but then let me paste it again, 400. So 100 list has been removed automatically. So now we can copy these 400 URLs. Copied 400 URLs to clipboard. Now the next thing we have to do is come here and paste the 400 URLs. So we have all our URLs here, and the select option, drip feed URL submission, submit all at once or drip fed URL submission. So we are going to go with drip fed, and then I'm going to put in my email address. So the next I have to do is click submit. So once I click submit, AILinkBoost is going to get list of the URLs, and once we get the URLs, the next step is to submit them into the tool that I show you before for indexing. So this is the indexing process, and this is the tool. We just saw how the tool is functioning, very, very professional, and the homepage. So once, if you find this video interesting, I'm sure you can't forget to just go without subscribing and also stay up to date, because we are going to bring some more interesting tools and interesting softwares. my next video is going to blow your mind. We are going to talk about WordPress themes, WordPress plugins, AI content detector, lead generation software, CTR boost, free SEO audit tool. So I'm gonna show you everything. These are some of some of them ready to use, and some of them are coming soon. So if you find this video interesting, subscribe to this channel, stay in touch with us, give us thumb up, and share this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.